Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're out here, we're in nature, first thing in the day, got the birds singing. How to avoid thinking about unpleasant people. Can I get a hello there? We ain't even had breakfast yet, and we're getting in these kinds of questions. Someone wrote in saying that there is this one person they just can't stop thinking about, but this person doesn't serve them. This person annoys them. This person they absolutely don't like. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's what we got to do. A lot of people sending in questions. I get thousands of questions every single day. Got a question? Go to the website, ralphsmart.com. or DM us at Infinite Waters. Now, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. I had an epiphany, a massive epiphany. Sitting on the beach with a bunch of grapes in my mouth, light bulb moment. What makes an unpleasant person unpleasant? How you react to them. So, to make an unpleasant person pleasant, it's all in your reaction to that person. As a psychologist, as a counselor, as a criminologist, but more so as an infinite being, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. You see, I meet unpleasant people all the time. The cat down the road can attest to that. We live in a world based on polarity. Hot, cold, water, fire. In essence, they are one in the same, two sides of the same coin. We'll come to that later. We spoke of the emerald tablets. One of the Hermetic principles is the law of polarity. For hot, you have cold. And for cold, you have hot. The sun and moon. When we are talking about people who do not serve us, when we are talking about people who do not serve us, people that annoy us, people that get on our nerves, you got to ask yourself, what am I eating right now? 7-day vegan challenge. It all starts there. Here's why. Because it all starts with how you feel about yourself, which will govern how you react to this person. So just imagine for 1 second, you eating just biscuits the whole day. If someone calls your name, you're probably going to react in a really mad way, in a really furious way. Because you've just been eating biscuits all day. But let's just say you've got a mouthful of strawberries, you've got pineapples, you've got spinach, your face is glowing from the vitamin A. You're probably going to react in a really different way. So 7-day vegan challenge, so many people are doing it. And they write to me saying that this person who was really difficult, I'm not concerned about them. I'm more concerned about the can I get a kalo there, the kale they're eating. So it starts with the diet first and foremost. We got to look at it like this. Resistance makes stronger. What happens if you are trying hard not to think about somebody? You're pushing them out of your mind. You see, these people are going to keep coming back into your mind because the harder you try to get them out of your mind, the more they're going to stay. So I had this problem, just like probably you are having right now. What did I do? I said, I don't want to think about these people. I don't like these people. And guess what? I couldn't stop thinking about them. Then I started to realize resistance makes stronger. So this is what I tell a lot of people I work with over the years, millions of people. A creative visualization technique, which is where I invite you to think about somebody you don't like. In fact, frame their picture on your wall. Put their picture on your fridge. Really think of this person. You don't have to do any of that. Just think of them. Continue to think of them right now, this very moment. Close your eyes. Now, you're going to start feeling a certain way about them. Because once again, these people aren't in front of you, but they're right there with you. So that's why you don't need them to be around for this technique to work. So as you're thinking of them, you're probably going to feel a bit queasy, a bit nervous, a bit frustrated, exasperated, furious. Okay? So you're going to keep doing that for a few days and you're going to be feeling this way. And then I'm going to invite you to change how you react to them when you're thinking about them in your mind right now. Now that reaction, if you change how you react to them to say this, I am no longer going to allow this person to govern how I feel. At that moment, when you are focusing on them, when you are visualizing them, you're going to slowly begin to release resistance towards them. Now I want you to see how you feel. You're going to feel less frustrated, less nervous. Keep doing that for the next couple of days until eventually you can think about this person, visualize them, and they don't stir you the wrong way. They don't make you feel nervous, frustrated, mad, exasperated. In fact, you're not even concerned about thinking about them anymore. Why did this just happen? Because you allowed yourself the freedom of thinking about them wholeheartedly until they were no longer a problem. Slow motion that way. Unpleasant people are unpleasant because we don't even want to think about them. So you got to really pay close attention to them. Say, why are they making me feel so mad right now? So angry. And that's okay to feel that way, but you got to ask yourself why. And then you got to really think about them to say, today, I'm not going to externalize my power. So you go from not thinking about them to thinking about them to then asking yourself, what are they highlighting within me? A lot of us, we've got unresolved issues these people are bringing to the surface. That's why we don't like them. It's like this. Why do we naturally gravitate towards bad news? You got a headline that says, girl just finds daffodil and smiles. And then you got a headline saying, this happened to 50 people. They were injured. Most people are going to gravitate towards those who are injured. Why do we do that? You see, we attract our exact vibration. And therefore, you've got to realize, you've got to start realizing we don't attract what we want. We attract what we are. And once you change your vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency. So there was a person who really I thought was unpleasant. Then I said, wait a minute. It's showing me something about myself, an unpleasant area of my life I don't want to take a look at. Then I realized I was resonating exactly on the same frequency as that person I thought was unpleasant That's why we became a vibrational match. Once you change your vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency. Have you ever noticed why there's no drama on this channel, but we're connecting with millions and millions of people? Have you ever thought for a moment, gosh, why isn't Ralph always shouting at people? Because I'm so busy inspiring millions of people all around the world to become their greatest version. I'm very selective on what I focus on. I'm not just about kumbaya. I made a viral video, for goodness sakes, called How to Decalcify Your Pineal Gland. Left and right. I'm working both sides. I'm giving you everything, but I'm always choosing the higher frequency. So, give you an example of someone who I thought was really unpleasant. I was on Instagram and I saw this woman who was hunting and she was smiling with all of these dead animals. Now, as a vegan of over 11 years, this really, once again, started making my blood boil. I got really furious. How can she be smiling? Who does she think she is? And I was furious. And guess what? It is okay to be that way. The next question I had was, is this the most productive way to react? First of all, she's not going to see how I'm reacting right now. So it's not going to change anything. I've got to get back into balance, start meditating, and then start promoting what I love. Because I've got a huge audience here. We've got a huge audience here at Infinite Waters. Over 500,000 subscribers. Over 4 million monthly views. Goodness gracious. This is a record. But it's only because instead of attacking what I hate, I am promoting what I love. Let me repeat that. Instead of attacking what I hate, I am promoting what I love. You've got to be so busy focusing on what inspires you, what elevates you, what helps you become your greatest version, that this so-called unpleasant person does not take up any more space within your mind. It's a choice. It always has been, which lies within your mind. Are you going to focus on an unpleasant person? Or are you going to focus on someone that actually cares about you? An unpleasant person or someone that's been a friend for you in your hard times? I had to scratch my head. I had to say, wait a minute. It's time for the substitution. That's right. I'm going to substitute this unpleasant person with a really great friend. And instead of wasting time on this unpleasant person, which is only there really because I attracted it into my life based on my own vibrational frequency, so they're not to blame. I got to take 100% responsibility for this. I'm going to focus on people who are working on the same mission as me. On people who are always there, who care, who nurture me, I nurture them, who bring me something, inner wellness. I'm going to focus on people who are good for my mental health. It's a conscious choice that begins within your mind. Most of us still don't realize this secret. However we feel is largely created by ourselves internally. Yes, externally, we've got different triggers and catalysts. Some people can make us feel even better, and some people can make us feel even worse. So once you begin to learn how to take control of your internal condition, that's what you have power over. Then you want to say, okay, why is this person triggering me? What is coming out of me? Notice your triggers. These people are triggers. And sometimes you need triggers to see what's inside you. But they stop becoming a trigger when you know the trigger is about to be triggered. Then they aren't unpleasant. They aren't unpleasant when you realize you made them unpleasant by how you reacted to them, by how you labeled them, by how you named them, by how you gave over your power to them so free and easily. I still have a lot of unpleasant people in my life. But what does the cat down the road tell me? I've got way more pleasant people. People who they also might bring out things within me, but these are the people I love to be around. And therefore, the unpleasant people is like zero because I don't focus on them. Whatever you focus on grows. You give your energy to mentally. So once again, realize how the law of polarity works. Some people love rainbows and some people don't. Some people love strawberries. Some people don't. Some people love the beach. Some people love the mountains. And some people love neither. It is up to you today to realize you have to sing your song wholeheartedly, and whoever joins you is going to be there for you in all types of weather. Those will be your real companions. If someone isn't singing the same song as you, don't worry about it. Because there is always someone who will. Focus on the people that serve you the most, on the people that help you become your greatest version. We're out here. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.